Hey guys, I'm Jordan and you're watching Fixbook. After watching this video, your car problems stand about as much a chance as this laptop does against my hot lead. Now, make sure you stay tuned so you can see what happened to the laptop at the end of this video. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below. So today I'm going to be showing you how to change a drive belt on your Pontiac Sunfire. Okay, and what you'll need for today's project is a 3/8 ratchet, a 14mm socket, and my cool little belt drawing I made here. And also, just to let you guys know, you may need a 14mm combination wrench because my socket is extra skinny. It's skinnier than most sockets, and my ratchet is also extra skinny, so you may find it useful to use a 14mm combination wrench instead of a ratchet and socket, but just try it and let me know. Okay guys, now basically all we got to do to remove that drive belt is first we're going to find the bolt that goes to the belt tensioner, which will allow us to adjust the tension of the belt. This is also going to allow us to remove the belt. So you can't really see the bolt, and it's really impossible for me to get the perfect angle on it, but you will see me get this ratchet. I'm going to take it and I'm going to set them right there. It's that 14mm socket that you're going to use to loosen the belt tension, so you'll be able to remove it. Now, if you can see the alternator right here, and I'll back up on it just a little bit for you. We're gonna look at the alternator, and then we'll come right over here to this motor mount. If you look directly below that first pulley with the 14mm bolt coming off of it, that's gonna be your belt tensioner. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set our ratchet to turn right. We're gonna righty-tighty it to loosen the belt. It's kind of a different concept. You'd generally think you'd spin it left. Now, I'm just going to zoom in on it there for you a little bit. So basically all you'll do is hold your ratchet down, and now we can see that the belt will just come right off there. Alright guys, so basically I'll show you this one more time with a full view of everything here. So I've got my ratchet on that bolt. I'm just going to go ahead and push it down like so. I'll be able to take this belt off. Now I'm just going to bring my ratchet up and I'll begin removing the belt. I'm going to come around here, and I know you can't see everything, but I'll try and get a better shot here when I'm installing everything so you can see exactly what's going on. And that may or may not be a possibility, so we'll just have to see now. It's basically as easy as that, is what you just saw me do there. It's all you have to do to remove this drive belt. So I've also drawn this diagram for you guys, and I'll kind of get zoomed in on it there and talk about it for a second when we're going to put it back together. But for now, I'm going to reset up so you can see exactly what you need to do when you go to install your new drive belt. And I'm also going to show you how to inspect it and see whether you need a new drive belt or not as well. Okay guys, and here we are. We're kind of looking at your belt, and when you go to replace your drive belt, what you're going to want to look for is cracks or any chunks missing or any tears. You want the belt to look new and whole, and a good way to check for cracks is basically what we'll do is we'll just kind of bend the belt this way, and we'll see if we can see any cracks. And this belt is not looking too good a condition. We do have some cracks. I'll get a really good close-up to show you what those cracks are like, but just to give you an idea of what you want to do, you just want to kind of bend it like I'm bending it like there, and then just kind of inspect and see what you can really see. Now I'll show you that close-up of what it'll look like. Okay guys, so what I'm doing here is I'm just holding it straight right now. Now I'm just going to kind of bend it, and we can see we've got some cracks in there, and that's not good. So if it's like this, I mean, you can use the belt, but it is good to go ahead and change it as kind of like a maintenance item. So that's what it looks like regularly, and again, that's what it looks like bent. So if you got that, it would be okay. It's justifiable to spend the money on a new belt if it looks something like that. Okay guys, and we have my handy dandy little diagram here, and basically what this is if you're looking at the front of the engine, these are going to be your pulleys, and R stands for ribbed and S stands for smooth. And obviously the ribbed side, the ribbed part of the belt is going to touch the ribbed side of the pulley, and the smooth part of the belt will touch the smooth part of the pulley. So just keep in mind here, you got the two pulleys down here, then the two smooth that are kind of close to each other, and then the alternators right there, and then we've got that other ribbed pulley. So just keep that in mind when you're putting it back together. You can kind of pause on this image right here and use this to put the belt back on, because on this particular Pontiac Sunfire I did not find a diagram like this, so I made this one here on my own, and I'd say I did a pretty good job, if I could say so myself, not to pat myself on the back, but that's it. So now I'll show you how to put the belt right back on there. Alright, so it's now time to put our new belt back on, and if you wanted to get a Duralast or AutoZone belt, the part number is 835K5. You're welcome, AutoZone, because this isn't any kind of paid product placement. This is simply to help you guys. But really, as far as parts are concerned, I always recommend Napa. I'm just kind of sold on Napa. I like their parts a whole lot better, but this will help you find the part. Anyways, getting back on subject here, I like to get off the subject and ramble a bit. So I'm giving you the best shot I can with what the good Lord has provided me with here. So what I'll do is, you can't see my hand over here, I'll move the camera up a bit right here, is I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of work this belt right through here where that motor mount is, and I'm gonna try and work around the ratchet. I don't know if it's gonna be 100% possible. We'll just see what we can do here, and I might have to get under here just because that new belt is really stiff to actually get onto our guys. We will see, time will tell, and I'm sorry if I'm in your way too much. It's easy to put an old belt back on, but the new belt is always a little bit tougher just because it's new and rigid. And I'm just gonna go down below here real quick. Alright guys, and I got the belt set up there below on those two bottom pulleys, and that wasn't too bad. Now I'm just gonna try and reach around. I want to make sure I'm still staying in the frame when I'm working here, and we're just gonna set them right there. And then I'm going to look at my diagram that I've made here. Let's see. That's gonna go around there. Gonna go down there. Did I miss something? Yes, I did miss something. Okay, so I'm gonna have to pull the belt. It's gonna have to come up through here. So I'm gonna try and work smart and not hard. So I'll just kind of step back for a second and evaluate the situation. And what else do I have wrong? Okay, this does not need to be here. That's wrong. And unfortunately, it's not going to be very fun to get this belt around this ratchet, but it's possible, just not fun. So I'll pull and I'll move things and probably break things. No, I won't break things. The person I'm working on their car is probably gonna watch the video and be like, what is he doing to my car? No, not really. I'm not. Don't worry, person. I'm not gonna break your car. So we're just gonna come around, and now we've just about got our belt right around that ratchet. Oh man, I love that ratchet. It's so small. And now we've got our belt around. Got them right where we want them. And I'm going to continue here, and so I need to move the camera there just a bit. Maybe. There we go. You might be able to see what I'm doing. I'm just taking this pulley, this belt here, and all I was saying is I'm gonna go down below and grab onto the belt. First I'm gonna work around that smooth one, then I'm gonna re-put the belt around those two bottom pulleys. So, can you guys hear me? Probably not, I don't know. Alright, and I got my belt back down around the two pulleys, and now I'll just kind of pull this guy, and I got him around the smooth one. I'm going to go back down and just adjust him again. Alright, now I'm looking pretty good. see, let me make sure I got this in shot. So far what I've got is I've got this guy coming around there. I've got him coming up here, so I just need to make sure these two pulleys are on now, and then I'll go ahead and pull my ratchet and tighten them up. Oh, I like these self-tensioners. They're pretty cool because basically you don't have to do a whole lot as far as, you know, making sure it's a 1/4 inch when you have tension on it and all that good stuff. So, and also guys, here, you can see what I'm doing a little bit better now. I don't have to explain it as much. And so I'm just gonna pull, and I'm gonna grab this belt, and temporarily I grab my pulley off here and give me a little bit of leeway. Oh, there we go. And now we'll just set this belt back on that other pulley again, and she's almost back on. If my hands weren't just so big and all in the way of everything. There we go. And now I'll just pull the belt right up around the smooth piece right here, and we're almost in place. Now that we've basically almost got it on, what we'll do is I'm gonna go ahead and pull the belt right here up off the alternator. I'm gonna let this go, so that'll give me extra leeway there, so I can go to the bottom and fix that one that fell off. So I'll go ahead and do that. All right, now I've got my bottom ones on there, and while I was down there, guys, what I did was I just kind of felt just to make sure that they were on there really well. And now I'll go ahead and just kind of pull this, and I saw I had some leaves in that pulley right there. Now it's time to set the belt to its tension, and the belt is just wanting to come off in all kinds of ways here. So I'm gonna get this guy right in here. I'm gonna make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. There we go, that's a little better. So basically I'll just kind of put this guy right like so. And the last one I'm gonna do, just because I already have it like this, it for some reason would seem easier to make your alternator the last one, but it just feels easier to do the one I'm doing right now, and which is gonna be the power steering pulley. So I'm just pushing down, and there we go. And our belt is now back on. I just have to let off. I want to make sure my belts are all nice and even here. And there we go. It's back on. And after you get it back on, you're just going to want to make sure that your pulleys are on here evenly everywhere. I just checked these top 4 are. Now I'm going to check those bottom 2 again, even though before I came up I made sure they were on there good. And they are on there good. So basically that's it. So that's how you put that belt back on. And I thought I'd just kind of give you this diagram one more time, so if you're here you can go ahead and pause the video and come and check this out if you need to. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and as always I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to subscribe so you can catch all my new videos, which publish Mondays and Fridays at 9 a.m. Pacific Time, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, 11 a.m. Central Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, and I will see you then.